Alright guys, we finished RE. I'm gonna do a hardcore New Game Plus run on my own time. In the meantime, I've been wanting to play this for a while. It is a deck building Marvel game by the people who made XCOM, which is quite interesting as a concept. Because I'm a nerd for card games, and you know, it has a franchise. I kind of know who the Midnight Suns are, because I did play the Marvel card game and Versus System, and they were a team in there. But they were Suns with an O before. They were kind of like a Magic-based, let me look at the, turn it down a bit. Is there, Kale voice frequency? Oh, you could change how often it happens. Alright, oh, subtitles on by default, that's interesting. Okay, you can't even go higher. You have to. The tutorial mission? Nah, it's probably alright. I don't think I. Oh. Let's see. I guess I should. Yeah, let's do the tutorial then. I did watch some other people play for a bit, so I do know most of this. Shit's loud.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Well, you got some Hydra stuff here.
Sleeping Mother, Sacred Harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the Midnight Sun.
So I think they completely recontextualized Midnight Sun.
Turn your merciless eyes upon us, and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
It's a giant treasure chest. Oh, some lag? Come on PS5, this should be... So, the sound seems to be a bit wonky, but this game is very loud in general, so we'll go through the first episode, and we'll see how... We'll adjust as needed.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Johnny Blaze. Yep. Old man Johnny Blaze. Interesting incarnation. Not Nick Cage.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
He has an interesting
Tell
logo.
fate answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr.
How the hell
Stark
does
is
he not know who
brash,
Iron
but I'm
Man
sure
is?
He can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know
Yeah,
who
exactly.
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
I am? Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. up is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen.
That's
all I
a
know is
Roadhouse
hell's
reference,
coming,
I
and
think?
my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Supposedly famous. I mean, in the universe, he is very famous.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
Tutorial mission, I believe. Let's see. Okay.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours.
Okay, there are three main types of cards, which represent heroes' abilities, attacks, skills, and heroics. Playing a card costs one card play. Use left or right to select the ability card, press X to activate it, and select the target. Each turn you receive 3 card plays. Use attacks to damage enemies and gain heroism. Attack cards damage enemies. All attacks grant 1 heroism when used. Some attacks have added effects like knockback or stun.
Getting it done any way we know how.
Impressive.
Oh, they only want you to... Okay, this is a tutorial. They want you to do exactly what they want you to do. Alright.
Whatever gets the job done. Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards costs heroism. Tip: gain heroism playing attack and skill cards. Aerial superiority. Oh, AoE.
This should be good.
Interesting tactic.
Once you've played your cards, use down to finish your turn.
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem. Plan looks good.
There are 2 types of enemies, minions and elites. Minions have no health. Any damage defeats them instantly. They are frail, but still dangerous. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. Use attack and heroic cards wisely. High damage cards may be wasted on minions.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts.
Some cards have knockback effects. After selecting a target, aim the knockback direction with the stick to view potential impact.
Gladly. Let's Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
Here we go.
That gets enough heroism to use the axe
You just
of
got knocked the fuck out, you know
Angarumus.
the rest.
That's enough to finish the HP guy.
Love the effort.
No cards left.
You won't wear me down that easily, fiend.
Reinforcements incoming.
Guess we're not done yet.
Okay, double knockback.
Oh sure, pick on the smart guy.
At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above each enemy, showing who the enemy intends to attack. Oh, you have like perfect information then. Attack. Use this information to determine which enemies to defeat first, or which heroes to defend. In this case, Doctor Strange is in danger. Do what you can to assist him.
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Use skill cards to control the battle and gain heroism. Skills provide powerful supplemental effects like healing and damage boost in drawing cards. Skills do not generally deal damage. Okay. They're mainly there to build.
Here, take this.
Armor up.
Greatly appreciated.
Yes.
Watch closely.
Can I do it again? Just pinball them into each other.
Fair enough.
really wish you could move. Yeah, I guess I could throw him into a rock, but it would have been a lot better to. Would have been a lot better to knock them into each other.
I intend to make this as miserable as possible for you.
They're not doing very much damage so far.
So you want to be nasty about it then?
More reinforcements. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. Okay, we got to use the aerial superiority. Right, damage every enemy here.
Perhaps there's a bounty on Sorcerer Supreme.
I think we pissed them off.
That gets rid of all the minions. Oh man, lag? Come on, man, this is a PS5.
The very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan.
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I wish I lined them up better. Well, that's to create some tombstones here. Does he still? He still has the block. Oh boy. Okay.
Isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith. Not bad.
Environmental attacks. Many objects on the battlefield can be used to your advantage with environmental attacks. Environment attacks cost heroism, but do not use a card to play. These free attacks are very useful. Use them wisely to score knockouts.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
Here.
Let's do it.
He just throws a rock. Alright, buddy. Can you use more than one? Oh, you can.
That'll work.
Here you go. Yeah. Iron Man uses his armor to throw rocks at people. Team KO streak. Oh man, this lag is real bad. Come on, guys, who optimized this
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Strange's new apprentice. So, Scarlet Witch has really been retconned. Her like background very variable, depending on who and when the story is. Like she's like kind of Magneto's daughter. She's, you know, like this is a whole bunch of weird. She in the MCU, her backstory is like completely different.
Trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's.
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
Yeah, we can just teleport in.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maxim, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
By her command.
Ready
Okay.
to smack around a few red shirts? Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some
Double kill?
crazy gamma readings coming from so that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes, but
Hold
not
on.
while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about
In
we
a
discuss
line,
proper
okay.
hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Can I move somewhere first? Because I want to get him in a line, right? Well, let's
This
see.
shouldn't take long.
Oh, he doesn't move. Never mind.
I heard Lilith is kinda
Redraw.
hot.
Use
Maybe
redraw
let's
to
make
replace an
move yet?
undesirable card in your hand. Highlight a card to redraw, then hold L3. New card is random. It may be more immediately useful. What? Oh, oops. How do I redraw? Oh, square. It's square. I thought it was L3. Alright, jab. Not that useful. Alright.
Here we go.
That was really something.
Have any environment stuff? Nah, it doesn't seem like it. Takes too much heroism? Like, why does it,
Never surrender! Reinforcements on approach!
We wait for aerial superiority? Use move to reposition a hero and set up the perfect knockback angle. Aerial effect attack or environment attack. Okay, press X into move mode. Okay. You must kick the couch first. Oh boy. Alright, well. Fuck your couch, I guess. Oh, god damn it. It didn't hit all. Alright, well.
Sure, why not?
Should have been 3. Eh.
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
You plan. What does this do? Double your current heroism, not that useful. Should be 10. Okay, well we can finish 1.5 guys, I guess. We're not gonna.
People like us to beat up chumps like you.
Oh, we have 2 card plays. Okay, I can finish 1 more. Who do I want to take damage? Who's got more health? Iron Man's got more health, I guess. No, they're about the same.
Here we go.
Oh, but one guy has an effect. I probably should have taken him first.
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Is that all?
That's the spirit.
Keep
That guy
trying.
should have been
Maybe you'll
done.
get
Like if
lucky.
I had positioned the couch better, it would have been over.
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
Photon beam.
Bring your whole
Okay.
army for all I care.
Alright, let's look at photon beam.
These guys just keep showing up.
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event,
The
we must
line's very
provide Wanda the
thin.
time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
You're right. Let's try it.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Probably should redraw. These 2? Okay.
Take this.
This gives you heroism, which gives me enough for the axe.
That's the spirit.
Push this guy off here. Oh.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
We're losing ground!
I guess you don't know who I am.
Oh, that's it? Alright.
We're 3 of the world's strongest.
Jab.
Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game, and I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
Mission over? Do you actually get any rewards, or is it a tutorial? Ah, it's probably a tutorial.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Oh, alright, we get a quick view of the big bad before.
Gozer?
Lilith, mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent.
Counterspell?
Be still.
What just happened?
We gotta establish how strong this person is.
God. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option.
We gotta get
left.
the OC.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Oh. So you get more XP if you're on higher difficulty. Good. Yeah, there's actual rewards and incentives to playing on higher difficulty.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
I don't know why Blade's involved in this. He's not really a mystical.
It's that jerk from TV. Which one?
About to fight already?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Last of the Blood. Okay, she formed the Midnight Suns in this.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
Yeah. You're playing an OC called the Hunter, so
lofty.
gotta make your original
I
character.
raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for
Oh,
procedure.
this is how
Spare no
you
detail.
gotta
Spiritual
look at
identity theft is no laughing matter.
Alright, this is to explain why they look however you like. Yes? Well, I don't know about this hair. Yo, I don't know about these. This is some wildness, man. Short? Ah. Pixie? Want the Leon hair? I guess you could. We did just play RE. Literally just play, I think I like Windswept. Yo. Alright, that's Grizzled? Yo. Hot Ryu level? Oh. It's double? Nah. We don't want too many bearded main characters, do we? I mean Dragon Age, I guess. But we generally don't have too many bearded main characters. You know, Steven plays Final Fantasy. He knows Ultima.
Child of light and darkness, you who tamed the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait! Ah!
So Nico's ability is she has a staff that can cast spells, but each spell can only be cast once. Ever. So that's a really interesting concept, but I'm sure it also requires whoever make the comic that she's in to have to keep track of every spell she's ever cast the entire time.
Sarah. Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
Oh, we got chapters. Okay.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long?
Well, there is, for people who don't know, there is a Paragon Renegade system, so I'm probably gonna play Nice Guy, not gonna go Edgelord.
I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire.
Well, he can sense he's a
You will
vampire.
not live
Half
to
vampire.
regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yo, exaggerated
yeah,
eyebrows.
You got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Well, Blade is available.
Hold up. Did I miss something?
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes.
Do they know?
Oh,
do they know what
never
fist
thought
bumps
I'd be standing
is
next to
back
you.
when he was
Got quite a
alive?
rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then.
Oh, he's missed a lot, man. I don't know how long he's been...
The Abbey is still, well, you know. The Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the fort is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy.
It's huge.
Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Huh? Go on a mission already?
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training regime. You'll have...
It's almost impossible to imagine.
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening.
Your old room should be just as comfortable as it used.
Right? Get a mission here?
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look... older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of
The
Lilith?
texture for the
by
facial
your
hair
hand.
is like, I don't know. It's gonna take some
Until
getting
now.
used to. It's too like
Yeah, so
smooth.
speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice?
Yeah, the skeptic.
That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted and soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda!
dark portal, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Oh, you get preset characters? Alright, can only do this one.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
No, he does the Dulcim hover.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger.
Can we read the prophecy of the Midnight Sun?
Lilith possesses the dark hold.
Want to do some world building? You gotta actually make the prophecy.
I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot
yeah, it'd
foresee
be
how the
kind of
future
game breaking
unfolds,
if you have
and
someone who
with
can
my
see the
apprentice in
future on your
danger,
team.
we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed.
Well, friendship
Sanctum
up.
Sanctorum has weathered
Steven's
its
a nice
fair
guy.
share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials, that issue with the zoning commission. But this time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Alright, let's go
We should
to...
hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly.
Oh,
As we now
so we
know,
gotta use Magic's portals because
that is
she's...
no longer the
Her portals are
case.
like her mutant power,
We've
or
heard.
she has some kind of... I don't know,
Several
she's involved with the underworld somehow.
Otherwise, I would
Not
still be
exactly
hunting dread
sure how it
maidens
works.
in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours.
She's an X-Man. Like,
The ground you are standing
Magic is
on
a
exists
weird
within two
character.
worlds.
She's sometimes a villain,
A
sometimes
mystical
an
anchor point
X-Men.
to
Like,
Ileana's
she's
realm
Colossus'
that allows
sister.
her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
She has access to Limbo, which, I mean, is her mutant power or is actual magic? I'm not sure exactly. She creates portals. They really overuse it here.
Any more questions?
Also, Russian accent. There's that.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
Oh, the alternate reality versions of yourself?
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
Oh, it's not that bad. Although, to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of Manhattan myself, so...
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
Yeah, New York, the MTA is confusing. if you've never been to New York, and check out the subway system.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Can't be New York without someone talking about pizza.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Well, we're just gonna do it on the streets of New York? Alright.
Arm Alpha in position.
Office. Hydro officer. Not your average Hydro. Okay. That's power up.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Okay.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid.
Okay,
There's no
so you
way
can
these
chain
foot soldiers
multiple
are behind the
targets.
disruption of the wards of protection.
Could make them bleed. Okay, so quick strike. Attacks with the keyword quick will refund the card play when used to KO an enemy. So use it on minions. So this is like the minion clearer.
Get ready.
I can just keep chaining. Couldn't make them bleed and then yeah, I can just double the bleed, I guess. I could. So now I can
Come get it.
oh, this is quite a bit of damage, actually. Oh, okay. Cool. So, bleed. For next turns, the unit takes 10 damage at the start of the turns, ignores blocks and resists. So I can, if I double bleed, I think it's better to take off, these two guys, right? Because they get extra bleed, or is it, oh, it only affects duration, right? I don't think bleeding, affects... Like, it doesn't stack. It doesn't do more damage the more stacks of bleed you have, so I guess I can just...
You asked for it.
Okay, he's gonna take 10 damage, so he's done. Yeah, see, it's turn duration. Oh, it has to be within range. That's annoying. Nah, we'll just... I have redraws. I guess I should. Lifesteal's not bad. I have enough heroism. I don't think I need more heroism, so we're gonna draw that. Healing. That's not bad. And he gives you heroism. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're good.
Follow my lead. That's gonna be fun.
Now, that wasn't very nice.
Huh? Is it the beginning of your turn?
Better than that.
When do they start bleeding?
They haven't given up yet.
Don't waste the opportunity.
Oh, he counters. Okay. Now it does. Okay, it bleeds at the start of your turn. Okay. But he's gonna survive again.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Well,
I'm still in my prime.
Could shot this guy? I don't know. Can he not attack? Could make him bleed again, but I don't think that. I think I'll move, right? It's probably better. Yeah, stick drift is a real problem.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude. Follow my movement.
Okay. Maybe you should teach me that one.
Could life steal. Is he within range? Oh no, he's weakened. Okay, we're gonna redraw me. We just need any attack. I don't want to waste 3 heroism to do that, is the thing. Okay, quick slash works. That's done.
Hail that!
You hear that a lot. Alright, one more attack should do it. I guess I could use the stake. I mean, there's no reason not to. It's just kind of a waste of heroism.
Bit surprised they all still have their heads.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda! Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Frame rate issues. I mean, this is clearly optimized for PC rather than console. You can see like the screen tearing a bit.
Oh god. Exactly.
The neighborhood association
This is like a
is not
Pharaoh's
going to
headdress
like
thing.
this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Or not.
Do not fear your
Ah, Venom.
little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her.
He's spikier than usual. And a glowing green. Looks very Spawnish. Very Spawn character. Okay, defeat Fallen Venom to complete the mission. Powerful enemies like Fallen Venom do not forecast which hero they intend to attack. Oh! It may attack multiple times on their turn. Watch out. So there is some uncertainty.
We escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
Come to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Knock back. All damage dealing hero abilities have a chance to become critical when they are drawn. Critical abilities deal increased damage. The chance for an ability to be critical is determined by the hero's crit chance stat. Bonus damage dealt by critical abilities is determined by a hero's critical damage stat. Okay, so you learn if it's a crit or not when you draw the card. It's not like determined when you play the attack. That's interesting, I guess. Oh, I should have sent them into the...
You were too weak for this fight.
I could do this again. Oh. I don't need 2 heals. Apply the weak is pretty good. I don't... Whip forceful knockback in any direction. Discard a random card. I don't like discarding random cards.
Watch and learn. This should aid me in my fight.
Oh, so if you have a crit, you can do it again. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna... Wait, why did I do that? Oh, can I undo? No, I can't. I messed up. Okay, let's restart encounter. Yeah, I messed that up. I played the wrong card. I wanted to knock him into the generator.
You're too weak for this fight.
Follow my lead.
Do some, Jitsu and seal here.
Ancient traditions.
Alright, into the generator. There you go. So he loses a turn. So if they take damage though, they recover. So you want to do stun as the last action on your turn. Oh, he still gets moves.
I should have deflected that. We'll have to deal with a few more, I'm afraid.
This house belongs to Mother now. As you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails. Then your delicious brains.
What?
Are the rest of your mother's children so?
This is a minion, right? Yeah, okay. So I can knock.
Thankfully, no.
How do you move? Okay.
Your mother abandoned you.
Oh, I don't need 2 whips. Kinda don't want any whips, actually. Having 3 card plays is actually not super good at this point. Guess I could... No, this is just, Yeah, I actually messed up. I should have used the heal. Guess we might as well just for this.
A moment.
I should have done it earlier. But...
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Alright, so he's weakened. I could whiff to get rid of this, but I want the winds in my hand, so I'm gonna like... Well, see if the No. I want to use the whip. Oh, in any direction. Okay, so it does do damage. He's getting weakened.
Pain is angering.
Well, you CC.
Gods, what manner of creature are you?
They're not quite ready to give up just yet.
Heroes bound and unable to act. Okay.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
Fill your belly with my blade.
Did I chain? Oh, barely. Okay. I can make him bleed.
Ought to make things interesting.
Let's do it.
Bleeding now? Symbiote skin, I don't know what that means. Melee attacks fallen venom can trigger join us passive and activate symbiote skin. When symbiote skin is active, fallen venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. Okay, so you can use a range attack. I don't think I have a range attack though. I guess I'll do it just to... Wait, can I knock him into the hero? I don't know, it's a stick drift. That's not melee. His symbiote skin goes away. His symbiote skin removed. That leaves me with no card draws though. Doesn't do that much damage.
I will always find you, little one.
About time.
You just need like a platform to hop off of.
First you die, then we eat.
Isn't?
You
Huh?
no fair hitting back.
He's got counter? Oh, he's gonna, okay. Enemy area attacks will go off at the end of the turn. Use move or an ability to move any nearby heroes with safety. Okay.
We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Huh? Do I get the chain? Yes, okay. This gets rid of both of them.
that's a neat trick.
Is this enough to finish? Yeah.
I thought this one was supposed to be tough.
Alright, we did it.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
The most popular character makes an appearance. But he has spider logos on the soles of his
I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
One-on-one? I don't like that. Hunter's balance can be effective depending on how many light or dark abilities they play in combat. Huh.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her
Yeah,
eternal
we really
crusade
are,
against
you know,
my
dude,
mother.
These people revived you. Maybe gratitude.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back.
We're already
in one
bickering.
piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Alright. Sure. Manual save? Yep, there's a manual save.
That was a complete fiasco.
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but...
Let's see what's up with Tony.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me.
Tony wants to hang out?
I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to Always around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction.
Hey, there's a gift box.
Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh no, I was actually hoping the
see.
stick drift wouldn't affect the non-action
I
game,
leave
but
before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
what did we get?
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world,
No,
I
it's
solve the
Facebook
world's
for
problems
superheroes.
with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Okay. You leveled up. I don't know what leveling gives you. You have your own custom deck here.
We were all so happy then.
Sarah wants me to practice my letters, so here I am. 1703. This is like the Hunter's older than America.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
I don't know. The collar makes it look really weird. Worry about this later. Oh, can you have to? I guess you have to. Oh, go to sleep. Yep, that thing we totally all do. Just sleep with your jeans on. Maybe not just Japanese people like villains taunting, appearing and taunting main character. Oh, hey.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her.
Gotta pet the dog. That's like a whole. There's like a whole list of games you go pet the dog in now. It's become its own thing.
Once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide
they want you to know you want to be an edgelord or you want to be the nice guy.
I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now,
You really
Stark has
zoom in.
requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell, preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Totally gonna just costume change in a bit since you have no glimmer.
Still think I could have used a cloak.
Okay, got the starter costume.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration. I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot
That's
faster
literally the
than I
plot of
expected.
the Doom remake,
what's the
where
verdict,
they need
boss?
clean energy so they go to hell.
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic field. At least they did before everything changed.
Gamma seems to be a reoccurring theme these days.
Oh, you think I'm bad? You should ask Bruce. Actually, don't. He's been really sensitive since... You know what? Never mind.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
I am sure there are worse places to be.
Oh, true. I could be rooming next to Carol. Her snoring is loud enough to wake the dead. Really, really tired people. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we have a place free from Lilith's influence.
What sort of...
Oh, that's right.
Let's skip
Basically,
through
we've
it,
got a
because yeah,
gigantic
we
demon
go
inside
through the
magic
dialogue
box
one by
here
one. It's
that
gonna
provides
take...
near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay. So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
You must have an interesting origin story
Yes,
of
watch
your own.
Iron Man 1,
Well, just your typical American
2003.
boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Alright.
Thanks for
If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time. Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Got more coil for me? If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
Alright. So this is how you get more cards, I'm guessing? Yeah, it's like booster packs. Basically exactly like booster packs, actually.
What do you think?
Oh, we got two blade things. I like make them quick strike a lot. Quick cards are free plays, right? Like that's really good.
Have a minute? Come meet me in the yard.
Actually, but do we need? Well, let's see what's up with Doctor Strange.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
He was a surgeon.
Physician of the medical arts. You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and after a violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who
Could
should
be the
be
nice
asking
guys
you
to
how you are
hang out with the
feeling.
Avengers.
I appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy. And you're right, of course. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago.
Yeah, so when you could see the future, why didn't...
miscalculated.
Lilith's power has placed a dark...
Alright, yeah, just be nice to him and he'll like it.
Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am
Game is very
not to let that happen with
BioWare
you,
Mass
Hunter, which
Effect
is why
Dragon
I am
Age.
here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
A creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock.
Well, not
He's
anymore
something of a
recently.
fixture
He's
in New York these days, but typically
he's
his
a good guy
hijinks
now.
are
I think
confined
Agent
to
Venom,
harassing
if anyone's seen
Spider-Man.
anything about that.
Sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, the Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation,
We'll
but
talk about the
greatly
galactic ley
amplified by
lines.
the convergence of ley lines.
Will the wards ever provide the same protection that they had?
It may be possible to undo the damage, but now that a weakness has been exposed, I'll have to rethink my approach entirely. Tony did offer a military-grade laser protection grid, should I be so inclined to go
No,
that
you
route.
can do the laser thing in RU4. That didn't appear in RU4. Come to think of it, that was such like an iconic cutscene.
Wanda's story is
dodging like the
quite
lasers.
tragic, and
I guess
perhaps
they
not
thought it
mine
was
to
too
tell.
weird.
There was an
Too
accident
zany.
on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
That must have been some accident.
Agatha had been teaching Wanda, hoping she would learn to control her immense but very raw power. As their training progressed, Wanda was encouraged to push herself further. Eventually, she pushed too far.
I have a feeling we're gonna learn more about that.
Let us talk later.
Gotta go to the yard. So you can examine random stuff. Training
Welcome
time?
to the yard. At least that's what we're
Does
calling
the
it
Denzel
these days.
impression?
Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us...
Train first, then talk.
All right then.
Yep, that's what Blade loves. That part of his original thing? Like, he was very no-nonsense, right? He was always very no-nonsense. I don't know. Alright, let's train. Upgrade
No
abilities.
pain, no gain.
Okay, so now I have 2 copies of,
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Yeah? Okay, hold on. This is, like, very annoying. Let me try to turn the controller off, maybe that'll fix it. Oh, no. Okay, that seems to have helped. What is this? What does it turn into? Oh, target is bleed plus 12 damage. Okay, so the problem is the upgrade doesn't make the quick part better, right? It's already pretty good. Like, the main job is to kill mooks, and by upgrading it, it doesn't do it any. It doesn't make it any stronger, really. Except once in a while, if you have to use it to finish off like a higher tier enemy.
See you around. Before we trained, you had questions.
Can I ask about...
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
Alright, we got a friendship up Blade before
friend?
he'll tell us what his real name is.
Yet.
I think it's
Don't
Eric,
take it
right?
personally.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Huh.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Alright. He owes her a debt.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
Alright.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know if I...
Okay.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask...
I'm not... Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
What do you know about magic?
Do they have character profiles in the Codex or something?
That is
Codex has really become like
she's a private
standard.
person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anybody else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Who?
Do you have
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Or it won't, and we'll all die.
Alright. What's up with Carol?
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to...
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here.
Oh.
Look.
Okay. Not even getting a second mission.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent
They
nuclei.
come and make up with some gibberish here?
Impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out.
We'll love their
Sending
acronyms.
coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Ah, well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
He's vulnerable now.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
So, I guess it's the
Aw,
three.
See that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Can we change difficulties already? I do wanna up it. See how hard I can get this.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Can we? Let's see. No.
As long as we're going to be working in the streets of New York, Blade is among your best advisors. It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block.
Oh, it's an acronym for Hydra.
That one for a minute.
Can I up it? Nope, can't up it yet. Alright. Let's go. Do we have to do the slow walk towards the camera every time?
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality.
No, let's save. Oh no? It already saved?
Very.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Not bad for our first team.
Every hero has a legendary Midnight Sun ability and oh, suit. Okay, so do suits give abilities? I don't know.
Probably can scratch a band end off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is
damn. Bruce is
calls himself Faustus now.
A lot of weird doctors.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydra's. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Oh, alright. We're not even in the lab yet. Sure. Alright. Feed all enemies.
Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Here it comes.
So that's how that works.
I have 2 knockback cards. Okay. Oh, they're standing such weird. They're standing in such a weird, like, formation. Yeah, we should do some redrawing too, I guess. Not a huge fan of whip. He also has knockback. You can't, okay. Oh shit, nope. Can't do that. Ooh, that completely messed up my, Oh, well. Does have collateral damage, here you go.
Weak, even for Hydra.
If she had to move, maybe knock them into each other.
There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
Oh, it's two alive.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Support units on the move.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right? Get some!
Okay. Two mooks.
Even the best get better.
Proton beam doesn't do that much, but it is AoE. I don't need two proton beams. That definitely is not necessary. Okay, can I chain? No, you're too far, I think. Yeah. I can chain the same guy twice. Guess I could just, yeah. Alright, let's get rid of him first. See what happens. One step ahead, what does that do? Draw Captain Marvel cards until you have 3 in your hand. Oh. Shoot, no, I don't think I can finish that guy then, because... Right? Hold on. Yeah, I can't finish that guy because it would leave him at 5 life. I think I actually have to draw the thing.
Is that all?
Knee strike. Oh. Guess I can knock back. Oh, it will still leave him low. It's not enough. Guess I can knee strike. I guess I can knee strike to finish this dude, right?
I saw a move like that once, centuries
Captain
ago.
Marvel can now go binary. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go Binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. Captain Marvel will lose her binary state once all of her block has been removed. Should I do it? Oh no, he's targeting her, so there's no reason to. Right? Oh wait, no. It's not gonna be enough to break the shield. So yeah, she goes Super Saiyan.
We will never forsake her. Arm Alpha reinforcing.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
No, it is.
Watch me. I am impressed.
impressed.
Easy.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Okay, what does this thing do? It spins very fast. Oh, laser time.
Watch out!
Get her!
Did it make her stronger? Alright, next wave. Holy, that's a lot of people. Okay. Okay, we gotta get the artifact.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Oh. Hold on. Okay, good. We got 2 quicks.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Alright, so if you have a lot of quicks, you should
Who's next?
you should have card drawing cards to make sure you don't run out.
Not bad.
Oh, yeah, see, like
Was that truly your best?
whoa! Coincidentally, they're standing in a line. Interesting. Laser beam, yo, Kamehameha.
Think I can punch through a moon now?
2 more card plays. Yeah, we're out of card draw, so we do need to make them move.
Ought to make things interesting.
Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
I'm on it.
I guess I'll just make them bleed again. That was very unfortunate. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. Like, I did not draw the cards I needed. Oh, you don't heal between rounds.
Focus here.
Is he still protecting? Yeah, he runs back. Okay, yeah, he runs back and protects every turn.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Let's do this. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Okay, do I have a push? No, I guess I can just keep quick.
They're mine. Getting better every day.
Don't think I need the heal. Oh, here we go.
close.
Interesting.
He breaks the protection, we can get the artifact, right? We don't actually need to finish him off.
I think they can
There we go,
arrest you for
protection
that in
lost.
New
Okay,
York
we could
blade.
just get the okay. Just gotta finish
One
one
less
dude.
thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
We're fine. There's only one dude left. Well. Bled a lot from that one. I guess we missed the
Give
radiance.
it your best shot.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future various gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
We've done it!
Oh, maybe I should have played cards, because playing cards seems to
is
get you
this
XP.
thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guys.
I'm sure there's, it's,
I know
you know,
those symbols.
kittens and
From the
rainbows in
time of
there.
the first
Look at all
hunt.
the,
That
look at all
glyph
the
means barrier. That one almighty. Something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the street.
He hasn't seen
Never do.
Ghostbusters. How would he
about
know
we get
that
this thing
joke?
back to the Abbey and see for ourselves.
Okay. What? Only 2 stars? Come on, guys. No, still locked. So yeah, maybe quick shot not that good for upgrade because, you know, the main point of it is to clear out minions, and upgrading it doesn't make it any better at doing that. It will just once in a while do better damage against
Nice job
bigger
out there,
guys.
kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
Hang out with your teammates?
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Okay. Oh, well, you can only have one choice. Well.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, Talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Need arcane keys to open chests. Okay.
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
We can't open it until we do all this, right?
I'm kind of getting the impression Doctor Strange is a little bit of a hoarder. I mean, just because it's magical junk doesn't mean it's not junk. You know what they call an artifact that only works in a pocket dimension once every 10,000 years? I don't know either, because I don't hoard junk. I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy.
Oh yeah, so she's a member of the Runaways who found out that they're a team who found out all their parents were like supervillains and they ran away. It's
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama.
yeah, one of them just has a dinosaur,
cool
as an
I'll
ability.
fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn
Oh
duty
yeah, some
to
stock
fill this
footage
knowledge
here,
gap with the
because
best
I'm pretty sure they
examples I
couldn't
can
animate
provide.
actual movies. Unless you're Yakuza 7, in
first
which
thing
case
you
you
need to
had
know,
the whole
glowing
like
briefcase,
mini
it's a
movie thing
metaphor.
that was hilarious.
Can we do it again? So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is
Oh,
familiar.
okay, you just need a magic
I
plot
know
point
it from my
to
dreams.
so you don't have to explain everything to him.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
They did
No,
this to
I-
Goku in the
Think of it
Android
like
Saga,
this.
I think.
I know what a car
Or he just wakes up and he's like, alright, you don't have to
no
recap the
idea
plot
how
to
to
me, it's
drive.
okay, I know.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you reword it? Can you reword the same spell over again and just use different phrasing and it counts as a separate spell? Like, I don't know how that works exactly.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of, and not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
I had some questions about your old team.
Yeah, why did she leave her team in this universe?
Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility.
Oh, I guess the team broke up.
She didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Damn.
I should
that
get
is
going.
Quite dark. I'm kind of curious to look it up now, maybe.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know.
Let's see if we can do a side mission. We could do one more and then we'll take a little break.
With us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
fierce. Or...
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that. But it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch.
Oh, we have some background drama and that happened before the story. It's an interesting way to frame it.
Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen.
They have pre-existing relationships.
Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger.
She could join the team?
Threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange.
Well, he is supposedly the greatest sorcerer,
towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda.
Hey, don't just
Agatha.
give up on her. Look.
It seems we've lost them both now.
Don't just give up immediately.
I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds. You should pay.
Oh, okay. It's just like, alright. Jump? Nope, can't jump. Oh, great, there's crafting. Oh, okay, well, that was way sooner than I expected.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like made to commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some...
No, it's no trick. I actually
You are...
always...
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay. Oh boy, can they put gathering mechanics in there?
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Okay.
That is something.
Recommended player level, okay. Huh. Like some kind of challenge? What is this?
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a
Combat
time
challenges?
when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie in here?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your
Oh, so it's
faithful
not a
companion.
person, it's like a
I think
loophole you can
tend to forget that.
summon her to help
Good
you.
luck, dear.
Alright.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the Giver of Justice. You can expect a fair fight. Or at least try to.
You were too weak for this fight. Leave some for the rest of us. Your mother abandoned you. They cannot possibly match your strength. Now that was something.
Okay, so marked means you get to get a free play if you KO them. It's interesting. 2 and 2.
Feel my call.
Oh, maybe I can't finish them all off.
I am impressed.
Can you still do it even if you can't discard a card? Oh, you can.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
One turn, baby.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
What do you get for finishing this trial? Can you jump? No, you can't. Boom, seal?
This looks like a
Ashtor's gift. Okay, lets you open.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the blood.
Just change the L to an R, the brood. Freaking, breath of fire.
And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtor for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Open sesame, we learned. Really?
blessings of the goddess.
Just force push it open.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between
that's
the two of
sus.
us for
Very
now.
sus.
I'm afraid Sarah, caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Hello, my sweet girl.
Check out that artifact thing.
Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's...
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Alright.
If Hydra is now working to acquire...
And you think you can do it with...
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
Some of these like light and dark stuff is like, it's kind of questionable.
I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare.
Alright, we're doing it.
Found another artifact, Hunter? I'm not expecting you to visit this one. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger.
Oh,
This
were all
was in
this
a
stuff
place of
smuggled
honor
from
in my bedchamber
Strange?
in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared.
Okay, we
These
gotta get all this.
barbarians have
Get
no
the stuff.
idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness.
Oh yeah,
The
we have a
tear
whole
of
bunch of
Protheon, most
MacGuffins.
worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush?
Best part
You,
about
had a little coffee thing going on this
Rather
morning with
Strange.
your breath.
Oh,
I have Bagamoto.
Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. It's not entirely worthless, just not especially.
Research. Oh, okay. This is the XCOM stuff. You get research that can upgrade your guys. Run this research.
We're not.
Alright, well, the research is you get gamma coil, hold on. You, earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coil. So I'm gonna save this.
Hey, Hunter.
Not analyze it
Got a
then.
sec to spare?
Fascinating.
You moving into the forge, Hunter?
Moon Knight. Tarot card, the moon. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious.
What is this? Interesting.
Just examine every. I guess we just examine every.
Intriguing.
Orb of Agamotto.
By the rising rings of hope.
The star, Nova, rises up into the starry night sky. Surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Oh, each tarot card is connected to one character, I guess. That's interesting. That's really cool. I should make a tarot card deck.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay. He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Okay. Spar with Ghost Rider.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Like playing with fire, huh?
Okay.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it? I see what you did there, and you're not wrong. Never met a gal who could throw me into the sun before.
Uh-oh, Blade.
She is a formidable ally in our struggle against Lilith.
Hell yeah. Smart.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. And if I...
Of course.
Yeah. Well, now... And...
Okay.
See you around.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations.
This is I think this is how you send, because the cast is very big. You can't take every character into battle, right? So you
My
want
thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
And I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Find Ilya.
Don't sneak up on an old lady like that.
No, guess you don't get access to it yet. Well, they have a lot of autosaves just in case you have huge regrets. Where was she? Talk to all of them, I guess.
Not much more I can...
Robbie.
No, but there were some pretty crazy...
Thanks.
Oh, Barrack.
Привет, Hunter.
Nope, nothing else to inspect. God damn it.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something.
Well,
Come back
us
later.
doing it will help.
It is never easy to
You
lose
know,
a
helping
comrade.
us helps Wanda.
I know this too well.
It will get her back faster.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft.
Oh,
The
hey,
dark
it's Quicksilver.
arts.
Picture in the
She
frame.
was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
I do not suppose there are any spells in there that will banish Lilith and save the world?
Hard to say. These incantations appear to have been written for Wanda alone.
So
Maybe
does
a
she know
world
magic? I
without
know she's
Wanda
immune.
is one we are not meant to save. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it
Alright,
chokes
well,
out all the
we
bright parts of you.
got some
Until you
emo.
are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter.
Oh.
I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ilyana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time.
Perhaps Dr. Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. Ugh, no matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Well, magic's available now.
What's good?
I'm almost getting used to...
I take it you found a... When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the
never mind. I
citizens
guess
of
we
New
do
York
unlock
through
the
various
side
low-level
stuff.
operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Stop Hydra helicopter. Okay. We get to pick a third. Oh, okay. They want you to do Ghost Rider. Alright, we'll do this one mission, we'll save, and then we'll take a little break. We'll probably continue more today. I mean, I'm off the whole week, so...
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
What is stopping you?
Oh, lag. Ooh, big lag.
Ah, that is not good.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the Gamma signature...
This is a side mission you have to take in order to, like... No? Okay, stop the helicopter. Get to stop them from getting to the chopper.
We will never forsake her.
Full force. Oh. Certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Now that was something.
Okay. Don't need heal on turn 1. I can draw 3 cards, but do I want that? That helps. Alright, let's look at this. Let's see if this Hell Rider helps.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Oh, what? Hold on. Does he get to the helicopter? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Like, yep, this is what happens when you stick drift. Alright, this does it. He doesn't ride a motorcycle, that's interesting.
Not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Oh, still one dude. Okay, well he's a mook, it's fine.
Get out of there! Reinforcements on approach. You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped within our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. I will open more than your eyes.
such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
You should have known better.
Hail that.
I only get one card to play. Oh shit, I got no redraws. Oh. Well, that worked out. Get to the chopper.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
When Ghost Rider KOs a number of enemies and fills the souls meter, he will draw a copy of Drained Souls. Increase friendship with Ghost Rider to improve this passive.
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now.
Just skip it. Okay, good. Yeah, 3-star. Change difficulty. Let's go. Get 10% extra XP too. Nice. Lower level heroes will automatically level as the hunter's level rises. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So they didn't want you to like force you to use everybody, but I'm gonna do it because I want. Mission rewards are tied to hero level. So as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offered on future missions will improve. Don't worry about leveling every hero. As the hunter's level increases, any weaker heroes will automatically level so they don't fall far behind. At higher difficulty levels, all heroes level up faster, granting access to higher rarity rewards soon. Huh. How much time we got? I think I like 20 minutes. Let's just... oh. Yeah, whoever you like. Let me see. Well, I'm friendlier with the nicer guys, so I'm guessing...
I am not above celebrating the end of some real bad people.
So I'm guessing, I should hang out with the darker guys to raise their friendship faster.
Whenever we foil Hydra's plans, an angel gets its wings.
Oh, you only have a few choices. I guess Blade.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Hunter.
Yeah. Exploring the grounds? Yeah. He seems like an exploration kind of guy.
Does the night sky seem darker than usual?
I had not noticed. Why do you ask?
It's just off somehow. I swear the moonlight on a clear evening is too dim for this time of year. Same with the torches outside the Abbey.
Could we ask someone about this?
Maybe. As long as it's not in my head. If we're both saying it this time next week, let's bring it up to them.
Sounds good.
My concern, as always, is vampires. Darker nights give them opportunity, mobility, and more chances to feed.
That is disturbing.
That's the world I know. That was okay.
open the library.
I'm glad to see you're If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success. A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet. But I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah, I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why
Got
should
some
I ever
drama?
stand in your way?
Hey, got some drama here.
That anger was...
She may try to mask her feelings.
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up. She didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right.
It isn't up to me to reveal.
I trust you.
Yes, we should get back. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of it... Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
Oh, this is like a side thing. Okay.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic.
Find Agatha's altar. The Wild Hunt. Okay. Wild Hunt's The Witcher? What?
Curious.
The Darkhold. Open that key. Open that chest. Oh, we can't open the thing until after we do this. That's kind of... We fast travel? Hold on. Can't jump either. How do you see where you are? Oh. Okay, you can only fast travel to certain places. Press F to pay respects. What happens?
The grave of Jeremiah Kane, another host of the Spirit of Vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a Ghost Rider.
Huh? Can I open this? I don't think you can. Oh no, you can. Never mind.
Oster smiles upon.
Hunter has increased their arcane level, successfully using words of power, exploring the Abbey grounds, and even petting Charlie. Grant arcane knowledge, which can increase their hunter's arcane level. Just finding random loot here? Alright. Damn it, being able to jump would be very useful right now. Having to loop all the way around just to pick some stuff up. I don't know.
Like most things on the grounds,
You go.
humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
Is that really the password?
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements.
Okay, we have. Damn, this is way more complicated and getting way more complicated than I expected.
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. That's right. Hopefully.
But you have not.
All in good. In fact, I don't want you over. But there.
Well, arcane key.
An arcane key?
Just a little something. A token for your. Like so many.
We have to use that one? Let's travel. Let's see this epic chest here. Really wish there was a mini-map.
Hello, Hunter. In a world full of mystery, they were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder, as I understand it. And yet, it's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it themselves.
What?
Aside... No. We entrusted her to the Knights of Wondergore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in
So
Transia.
Wondergore Tower is a place I know about. I don't know if it's probably related.
With an organization like Hydra, and I doubt Lilith spared any who survived her reawakening. What can I... What's the... Presumably, with the... Just an...
This is...
It's... You...
Okay. I don't think we can open it, right? Not right now? No, you have to wait till daytime. Talk to Magic. Yeah, I really wish it marked your objectives. Oh, the other way. Yeah, at least have a compass. Kind of loop all the way across the building. I mean, exploration's nice. I mean, that's why open world RPGs are so popular right now. Oh.
Blessings of the goddess.
What's this? There's so many oyster mushrooms. Oh. Not sure what havens do, but there are numerous haven locations on the Abbey grounds. Once discovered, a haven can be used for a special daytime hangout with a hero, where friendship rewards are increased. Each haven can only be used once. Each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. Oh, that's super weird. It hits you with the FOMO so hard, because you're like, oh, what if they wanted, you know, what if the hero doesn't like the haven? One of them is shining. Oh, there's 4 places to pay your respects, and each one of them opens one of the things, I guess. Oh, this.
The library radiates that fresh spell battle aura. Makes for an ideal reading nook. Looking painful.
Feeling it.
You could say... You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
You were trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When
Mr.
I was
Sinister?
holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed.
Oh.
Something has shifted in Limbo. But I cannot quite put my finger on it.
Oh, her
All I know
shirt
is that
says
whatever
Dark
is
Child.
happening is
I
also
think that's
strangely
an X-Men
familiar
character, I
to
think.
me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
We should inform the others of any potential...
Warn them of what? One of
Uh-oh.
Magic's...
You gotta load it. Alright. I'm totally gonna save Sky.
Feeling... Do you think Limbo is still safe to travel in?
Safe? Hunter, you are the sweetest, most naive demon I have ever met.
Limbo has never been safe. It's just no one there would dare assault one of my portals. My present... I'd like to... I still have a lot of thinking to do.
The library radiates that fresh spell battle aura.
exploring? Oh, you get some extra paintings to hang around. That's pretty cool. Just find a painting in the woods? It's kind of weird. I guess we should wait until tomorrow because I do want to open the booster packs, whatever. Hunter's Folly. Chicken mushroom. Wait for another purple, or do we want to just open this rare? I don't know how rare arcane keys are, so let's just hold on to this for now. Aha! Whoa!
Oster, an elemental rod.
Oh.
I should take this back to the altar.
Oh no, this is where you were.
The goddess must be busy.
Oh. Okay, that's a different symbol. Right? Yeah, it's a different symbol.
The goddess disagrees.
Yeah, let's explore around. No, we don't have time. Let's just, found one of the rods. I guess we could just keep moving. Can you fast travel there? Oh, you can. Okay, so when you discover a waypoint, you can fast travel. Oh. Yo, just go around opening everything. Let's go.
Noble Oster guides my hand.
Oh, that's your own journal.
That is something.
It's just like something to look at all the time. Well. Mystery.
I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it. Fascinating.
This rubble looks loose.
Interesting.
Rubble looks loose. Can we... No, probably not. It's probably a different spell.
The gods are fickle.
Sunny Overlook? Aha, okay. It is a different symbol though. Oh, okay, they're your own journals. Alright, well we want to hurry it up, so let's
What is this?
Found a fast travel point, let's go. I really want to just open the 2 boosters before we call it. We take a break. No. Never mind. Gotta go. Oh, while you're still on the grounds. Okay. Are they all the same?
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. Old magic still holds.
Oh, you get an arcane key. Talk to Agatha again. Yeah, I really wish there was like a waypoint. This is just kind of annoying to have to. I mean, I'm sure you'll get used to it eventually, but. Yeah, well. One of the elemental rods.
I see you found one of the elemental rods. If you'd like to keep...
Oh, that's it? That's all she has to say? Come on. Let's just go open the boosters. Yep. Well.
After all these years,
anyone who has ever seen
wish I could say the same.
Anyone who has ever
now enough with this deception.
Well, watch Philosophy 2. Lilith does look a lot like Abigail Thorne.
The way I was,
it's kind of weird.
Just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
Also, kind of dressed with Joker colors too.
Taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes, but I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the
Should we
truth
listen?
from you.
Should we not?
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only.
Wait! Was that really her?
Unknown hero. Okay. Your message. Do the booster, and then we do the spawn. Oh, hopefully you get the research.
I suppose I could ban it.
Oh, foundry done. Oh, you have to buy it after upgrading it? That's kind of annoying. Okay, gamma coil analysis.
Got more coil for me? This should be quick. How does this look?
Light and dark abilities. Hunter abilities can be from one of three branches: light, dark, or power, designated by the balance symbol present on the card. Playing more dark or light abilities in combat will push the hunter's overall balance towards that alignment. What does final mean? Cannot act after using this ability. Okay. What does the upgraded version of this do? Show me. Oh, he can heal, so he temporarily like goes elsewhere to heal. That's interesting. So if you have a lot of pushback, this card is good. Oh, let me see what this is. Ooh, stun. No, 25%. It's not that good. Another one?
Take a look. What do you think?
Holy flame. Oh, that's really good. Cosmic ray. Oh, so whoever's targeting her, she does extra damage. That's useful. The hunger. Wow, this is free too. Definitely want holy flame. I want the hunger. So obviously, strike and the hunger are you want both, right? Like that's what's good. Oh, chain 3 is especially good. I kind of want strikes, but I mean it's common. We could just get more of it. It's fine.
One of us isn't the miracle. Good day, Hunter.
Okay, we can switch edit deck. Okay. I don't think you need 2 stakes. Make them bleed is pretty good. Do you draw extra cards when you... Oh, you can. That's really good. So Blade is somebody who spends a lot of cards very fast, and then he wants to team up with people who draw cards, right? Because he has so many quicks that like it's really easy for him to run out of card play very fast. So I actually think I don't want 2 stakes. Put the hunger in. I think I want to focus on like make them bleed and then spam strikes, and then you the hunger. Oh, okay. They have some affiliations. His name is Eric Brooks. Okay. Let's look at the here. Let's look at what Ileana's thing was. Right? Profile. The mutant Ileana Rasputin was born in Siberia, where at a young age she was tricked by the demon Mephisto and led into the otherworldly realm of Limbo. It was here that Ileana first learned to wield her mutant powers, the ability to open portals, allowing for interdimensional travel across space and time. Okay, so she's a mutant power. That's her mutant power. She's not like, she doesn't actually have any magic abilities, I guess. Good training too, probably.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Let's see. This is a chance of Iron Man getting injured. Well, obviously, you got a save scope.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Oh, okay, there we go. What do we try? Oh, upgrade ability.
Ready to work?
I guess Doctor Strange. I do want to even them out, I think. Oh, you do get friendship bonus too.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels.
Upgrade abilities.
Time to take it to the next level.
Guess I can upgrade Stake.
We need any advantage we can get. Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for myself.
Quick blast. You draw to add knockback. Oh, you draw an Iron Man card after that. That's incredibly good, actually. I really do favor quick cards a lot. No, you might have to research it.
Hey Hunter, when you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
Alright.
There you are. The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies.
Decrypt the... Okay, we have
What's
intel.
New, Hunter?
Oh. That's what it's for. So you need intel to send people on side missions. That's kind of weird.
And Hydra rears its ugly head. One of them, anyway. Now that we've decrypted the intel,
Powerful
let's put
hero
what
ops,
we've
great
learned to
powerful
good
hero
use.
specific rule.
Check out the available
Heroes assigned to an
hero
op will
ops
be
listed on
unavailable for
Central.
combat missions until the following day when the op completes.
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience. But I think we're past that. See you
Can't
soon.
use Carol for a bit. Alright, I guess we call it here. Let's save. We'll continue later today. Take a little nap. Alright guys, I'll see you in a bit.